The priest's memory.
No.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But this doesn't...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? He became so tiny in the end.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. King Deshret's death. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
How could I ever begin to accept this?
Raman, give it a rest. You're starting to...
My Eremites and I.
Hey, how you...
I'll live. I should probably go. Can't just...
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply, but please, give me some time. After everything that's happened...
It's not gonna...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time?
Tomorrow. And I'll return every last one of your your village king.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy...
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the...
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Raman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction, it's too bad he was held back by his belief.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling. Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Raman,
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the...
I guess all I can say now is...
Don't mention it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out...
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it...
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to...
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I don't really...
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. The Doctor was previously expelled from the academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them, do you...
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia...
First, the academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel. After that, they harvested dreams with the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency. Next, they decided that their...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher.
You must have noticed by now. The academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence. Some organism. This is but a form.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this?
From the beginning, the academia has never treated her as a god. When the academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is...
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. In these...
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their home.
The atmosphere is so heavy. Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with...
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make...
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other reasons...
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out.
Wait.
In the past, I never imagined that even the god... If we can find a way to change all of this... Well,
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan isn't...
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way! Your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying!
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on, and none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could...
Paimon would buy boatloads of
That's it?
and maybe some
Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasy. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the...
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave Aru Village, I can't help but feel stirred. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power.
There's still a...
Played cards at the Cat's Tail. Wonder how Diona's doing. Well, since we have some time on our hands, let's go check up on her.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by... I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. Nope.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand...
Did you hear that? A grand prize! Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be... Should be! But let's go ask Diona... Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Oh, well,
sorry if those were tricky questions. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would get...
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow 2
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form. I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail.
Oh, so...
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost... Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is
Great. Feel free to come in. Do only... Hey, Diona! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you? Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Catstail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service. Huh? Is the Catstail doing international? No. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her? Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails. Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a tournament? But I'm busy with things. Got it! What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all. That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually... All right, we'll go there. Wait, isn't that Tabby? What's she doing in the cat's tail? Tabby!
Ah, it's you two.
What are you doing here? Wait, and how did you get out of the Serena teapot?
Of course I can. But this is your first time. Although the Adepti created teapot spirits primarily to manage and maintain their... For instance, there's Jade Seeker, who travels far and wide. But it is true that
Paimon gets it now, huh? Well, since you so rarely leave, what's the occasion today?
Indeed not. Although it may surprise you to learn that the reason I was sent here still has... and as it happens, it has something to do with well, as I'm sure you've discovered, there's just that way, anyone with an invitation will need only... You will be free to use the room whenever you wish to invite a friend to duel.
Wow! But what if Margaret finds out? She's not gonna get mad at you for
that shouldn't... She was quite enthusiastic. Oh, Liyue's Adepti arts sound pretty useful. Could you double the size of the tavern while you're at it? Unfortunately, my mastery of Adeptus arts is not...
Yeah,
Anyway, it's great that you're here. I was expecting to have to wait until... Right then. Okay, that should do it. Over to you. Now you can invite friends to duel with you in this room wherever in the world they are. I hope it serves you well. Oh, and I almost forgot. Hope you will have fun playing Genius Invoke.
find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's not like we only ever come.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the
King of Invocations Grand.
That's the one. Genius, the Adventurers Guild, arranged for venues. Mondstadt is already at the final stage.
Really? Oh, darn! We already.
It's all right. The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think?
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Well, you may have...
Unofficial tourney.
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding, you can sign up at any time and play...
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the...
You're welcome. Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be...
Paimon still thinks that with your ability... Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges...
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Wow! Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocation.
The Steambird?
The Steambird is a major news outlet.
Ooh!
Oh, looks like I've met...
Huge news story.
Absolutely.
Cards?
He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job. So, what do you think? Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Yeah, kinda scary.
I promise you, teaming up with... Not to mention that being...
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then welcome to the news... Now then, before we... That monster...
Oh, so we're...
Yep, I have the address right here. I thought you would have...
Oh, it's someone we know? Never mind, just lead the way, Charlotte. Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Huh? Oh!
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome. Please, just call me Mona.
No trouble at all.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote...
Huh, you make it...
What? No,
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Super rich.
Originally, we just...
Speaking of which, will you...
I'm much too busy.
Isn't there?
What do you take
took me. Well said.
Well, yes, obvious.
Thanks for the offer, but don't you worry.
All right, well, best of luck.
I will.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue, the Mondstadt Regional Finals.
All right! Wow, so this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you...
Stealing cards, you
Well, we just... Oh, I bet she snuck out the...
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall...
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card...
A card snatcher?
Huh? What makes you say...
Hello, everyone!
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation. Thanks, Trav.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit. So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Kaya's quite the crap. Either way, whoever would... Huh. Maybe... Charlotte! What happened? You just disappeared.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your...
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something?
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely. Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them. Huh? Wait!
He's on the run!
After him!
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine, the lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.